Shengan. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I have sent someone to pick her up. Within 10 minutes, she will be there.
Miss Bai.
You are the one my father's got for me?
Hello. I am Zhou Sheng'an.
You don't look that old. Really 30 years old?
Miss Bai. What would you drink?
Those you old people like. I can't get used to that. Some coffee?
A cup of coffee, please.
You have waited for me for more than an hour. Not angry?
Anger has no effect. Today's meeting is based on respect for you. I hope before we get engaged, you can have a preliminary understanding for me. If you think there is no need, it's all right.
Blind marriage. You can accept that?
If I can't accept, I wouldn't be sitting here now.
You don't pick.
Miss Bai. You can refuse me. Now.
You're a group CEO. I'll sit here and wait for me. I am a woman. What are the qualifications to refuse you? No matter the two of us fit or not, we all have to. Make do with the not. But before the engagement, I'm going to make an agreement with you.
Miss Bai. Please speak.
If I had known how deeply I'd love you later, I wouldn't have been late. For our first meeting,
If I had known how deeply I'd love you later, I would have proposed to you. When we first met,
these 3 terms, do you have any idea?
agreed.
Okay. Then wish us happy cooperation.
Mr. Zhou, Mr. Bai has packed Mrs. baggage. You see, should I send Miss to your home? Or do you personally take her back?
What do you mean?
Miss, your father wants you two to get to know each other before your marriage. In the following year, you will stay at Zhou's, cultivate feelings with Mr. Zhou, and learn how to be a good wife.
First of the 3 terms, no interference in the other's career. My dad, Bai Heming, treats me like expired goods on clearance, just rolls me up, and dumps me at some old guy's house. We've been together 3 months, but never actually met. He never gave me his number.
No wonder you've been acting crazy these months. You're sexually frustrated.
I'm sexually frustrated with him.
You said it yourself. Zhou Sheng'an is 30, but still crazy handsome. Your type exactly. Girl, you've been single 23 years. He's literally your fiancé. How can you resist?
Handsome means nothing. Like my dad, all bureaucratic. Hey, Dad.
I'm here for business and wanted to meet you in Schengen. Come downstairs.
Wait for me. I'll check his schedule. Dad, he's working overtime.
He's right beside me. Who told you that?
Connection's bad. Coming now.
I told her this morning. I might need to work late tonight. She didn't want to disturb my work. That's why she lied.
Has she been trouble-free while staying with you?
She's very independent. Rarely causes me trouble. She's adapting well here and doing fine. Made many new friends.
Shingan's busy with work. Be more understanding. Help solve his problems. Women should learn to become a thoughtful partner.
Got it, Dad. I'll strive to be a good wife and mother.
From what you say, he sounds gentlemanly. He stood up for you in front of your dad.
Gentlemen, nonsense. Can't you tell he was mocking me? 3 months passed, he never contacted me. I even don't have his contact info.
You're overthinking. But honestly, in his photos, he's quite handsome.
What's the use of looks? He's too old. Generation gap.
Older men know how to care. They say when older men fall in love, it's like an old house on fire. Overwhelming.
Fine then, you take him. Enjoy his affection.
Who's there? Old man's coming for you.
Need something?
Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
What are you doing? Smashing my phone to vent?
To prevent situations like today from happening again, you should save my phone number.
I knew your gentleman act was fake. You met my dad without telling me? Made me embarrass myself.
Your behavioral pattern is unpredictable. I can't anticipate your actions. But I'll try to adapt.
Why adapt to me?
If nothing goes wrong, we'll spend our lives together. Adjusting sooner to each other's pace and cooperating will make this process more efficient. It'll also make our partnership stronger.
Well said. My partner. Always pretending.
For the Sure Family Banquet, you represent the Bays. I've sent the gifts already. Behave properly. And don't embarrass me.
Yes, Father. Understood, Father.
Thanks for the praise. Long time no see. Hello. Let me introduce Miss Bai.
The Joe family's status in Lynn City is that highly regarded? When will these people stop?
I remembered that year when we collaborated. Yes, because I thought everyone was doing well.
What are you staring at?
Life your foot.
At this kind of banquet, wearing slippers publicly. For the Bai family is absolutely forbidden.
Here. You're my fiancé. You don't need to consider anyone.
At this moment, I have this illusion. As if I've got rid of not just a pair of uncomfortable shackled heels.
Let's go.
Aren't you embarrassed to act this way?
A man's dignity isn't earned by a woman's shoes. Next time, wear more comfortable shoes. Don't force yourself.
I can wear slippers everywhere?
As you wish. If that's your wish, we can add this to the marriage contract.
Deal. I'll add it later. Don't forget. Finally, it's over. Let's go. Go home now.
Wait.
Those elegant hands should usually sign documents and contracts. Toshingan. Let's date. Chushengan. I'm hungry.
I'll go get someone.
She is off today. I'll do it myself. How do you start the stove? Anyway? How do you start the stove anyway? Your kitchen setup is pretty fancy. It even has a fingerprint scanner.
Let me handle it. Take a break.
I thought you couldn't cook.
My first attempt. Try the flavor.
Not bad. For a first-timer, you're nailing it. Let me taste it for you.
It's scalding hot.
The noodles are raw.
I'll go buy some takeout.
So Joshingan actually struggles with things too. What's that look for? I wasn't bad-mouthing you.
Well, I have a friends gathering tonight.
Go ahead. For things like this, no need to check with me.
What I meant was, do you want to come with me? They're all my longtime friends. We'll definitely have frequent interactions, so you can get to know them in advance.
All right?
Still raw. Got it. Coming down now. I thought you hated wearing high heels.
I never said that. Know me for the first time?
No.
Let's go.
Go.
Zhou Xingan has been too steady since childhood. Now look. First time bringing a girl to meet the bros. I can't even share any of his embarrassing stories.
I thought all of his friends came from the same monastery as him. Dull and humorless. You guys are way more fun than him.
You've nailed the core issue.
Just playing ball is boring. Let's add some bets.
Chiang Mai. How about we play one round of one shot?
That's lame. One round, whole row.
Seems like you are a pro.
Bring it on. That shot doesn't count. I wasn't prepared. Rematch?
She's beautiful and sweet.
She's amazing.
You hit the jackpot. What's there to be sad about? Look at her. Always laughing and vibrant.
She never smiles at me.
Spill the truth. Shusengan, how many girlfriends has he had?
None. You're his first love.
Stop bragging. He's 30 already. And he seems super experienced.
He's got plenty of experience in business. But in love, get real. I'm starting to wonder if he still has his first kiss.
That clueless? My dear fiancé, have you ever dated anyone? Have you ever dated anyone?
Currently dating.
Not counting me. How many girlfriends have you dated? Answer me.
If arranged partners count, then before you, there was one.
I knew it. You definitely had someone.
It was just a connection between the families. She was in love with someone else, deeply in love with her boyfriend. Before the engagement, she begged me to let her go. So, strictly speaking, it shouldn't really count as a girlfriend.
So, you were dumped. That's...
You could see it that way.
It must be because you are too... boring.
Drive. Drive slower.
Look. This tunnel is so beautiful.
It's quite beautiful. Never noticed before.
Chao Shengan. You are a really boring person.
Maybe. My life has always been quite boring.
You can't be like this. Your mouth only talks about business. Discussing funds and stocks, talking about projects. Saying boring things. Your mouth? Is it boring to kiss? Your mouth. Is it boring to kiss?
Why don't you try it? Boring?
Not boring.
Get some rest early.
Bye, Qingmei. You're so weak-willed. Can't resist temptation. Twice now. Both kisses were initiated by yourself first. 2 kisses and both times you took charge. We're getting married soon. Kissing shouldn't be a problem, right?
It's perfectly normal. You've had too much to drink. Have some honey water. It'll help tomorrow.
Thanks.
Hello.
You are here. Good.
Hello? Sweetheart, your baby is here to rescue you from your period. Where's your old man? What do you mean by that? Treating me like this? Hello? Do.
Shengan.
All right.
You can just call me Shengan. Or you can keep calling me old man.
You rascal! Hurry up and save your precious baby!
Honestly, when will you ever fix your bad habit of slurring words? She said good man, not old man. She's been slurring words since childhood. Others laugh, haha, but she goes, la la la.
I'm not an idiot.
Ha ha ha, la la la.
I told you not to eat so much ice cream. Drink this ginger tea.
Okay. Next time for sure. I was thinking, we haven't had a proper chat in ages. Let's go to my room and catch up. Let's go. Thanks. Go. Hopeless. This way, this way.
La la la.
He's home. Why didn't you tell me? Well,
It's already 8:30. Seriously, is that so unusual?
what's wrong with 8:30? Guys like him supposed to be business types. Should be out partying by now. Early birds are on second rounds.
He's not like that.
You're here now. He won't go out. In the past, whether he goes out or not. How would you know?
As for him, he's never been in a relationship.
Never dated anyone. It doesn't mean he hasn't fooled around.
Didn't you say he's a good guy?
Being decent. And this aren't mutually exclusive. Sweetheart, you're getting naive. Besides, at his age, Even if he hasn't had a serious girlfriend, he's been with women. You think he's dumb? Still a virgin at 30? Saving his purity as a dowry?
Oh, shut up.
But if your words are true, then you should marry someone like him, especially for arranged marriages like yours. No love, just benefits. You need someone honorable, who won't love you but respects you, unlike your dad.
Toshingan is the perfect match for arranged marriage.
Wake up and see clearly.
I need to rethink this. Maybe I rushed things. Got something to say?
Studying?
Right. Studying.
Keep studying.
You hungry?
Could eat. A bit hungry.
What can we do?
At times like these, there aren't many options available to us. Stop pretending.
This isn't some pastime for idle hours.
You're my future husband. Our marriage will be lawful and free from emotional baggage. No need to be coy or sentimental. Morning or night makes no difference.
Are you certain? Have you really thought this through?
Before marriage, I need to verify your capabilities. If you prove inadequate, our lineage ends with me.
You. If you think it's necessary, I'll cooperate.
Cooperate? This isn't some job requiring coordination. Shall I lie still while you perform mechanical repetitions at set intervals? Never mind. I can already picture how tedious it'd be. Not worth it. I'm coming down now. Wait for me.
Hey! When will you finish? I'll send the driver.
No, that's unnecessary. I might be back late. My friend can give me a ride. Goodbye. Wait up for me. Okay, you can leave now.
You really won't come with me?
No. My dad also doesn't let me go out. Besides, there's nothing much over there. Fun to do. Too lazy to go.
Not fun is still better than you staying here. You and Zhou Shengan. What common topics do you have? With your personality, being with him, wouldn't you be bored to death?
Whether it's boring or not, I have to spend my whole life with him. Common interests are enough. Why do we need common topics? Okay. So much nonsense. Leaving.
About the same age. Young and vigorous. She's the same type of person.
You're still not asleep?
Making some late-night snack.
Aren't you supposed to be asleep by 11? Let the housekeeper do it, so you don't get food poisoning.
Your friend.
Yeah. Yes, my childhood friend, Fang Wei.
Oh, it's him. At the engagement, he came.
You remember him?
The clothes she's wearing are changed.
Honey, what's wrong?
I had such a bad day today. Finally went out to relax a bit. But at the bar, someone bumped into me. The cocktail spilled. All over me. The clothes are temporarily bought from the store next door. It's so ugly.
Bar. Haven't you been recently cultivating your mind, living with your fiancé, living a quiet life? How come you suddenly went to the bar?
What kind of fiancé is he? What is this you're cooking? It smells amazing.
Udon noodles. Made too much. Hungry? Try some?
I'm not hungry, but since you brought it to me, I'll do you a favor then. Let me taste it. There really are people born with talent who excel at everything they try. Last time I cooked couldn't even boil noodles. This time, it's simply divine.
Thanks for the praise.
You learn everything so quickly?
Not really. Took me 2 months to make decent noodles. That's not fast.
Sigh. I'm a photographer, you know?
I know.
So, have I shown you my portfolio?
No.
Then wait for it. Here I come.
"1:20 a.m. She boldly climbed into some guy's bed without hesitation.
These photos are freshly edited and unpublished. You're the first to see them.
She's truly a free-spirited girl. Loves adventures. And handles them well. Bold enough to tease me. Yet can move on. After being rejected, in under 10 minutes she arranged with another guy. Partied till dawn before returning.
Hmm?
I don't intend to rush into anything with her physically. Even though we're already engaged to be married. This shot was taken in Africa.
Hmm? Africa is worth visiting.
But if she has needs that I can't fulfill for her, she seeks others. I'd rather handle it myself.
This photo was taken in Syria. An hour after I took this picture, this child died in the shelling. In Syria, children don't get to grow up.
At least you remember him. Remember him. The way he smiled.
What are you doing? Are you trying to trick me?
No. I just want to know you better.
You don't need to know me. We're just a fake couple, bound together by family interests. Knowing my family is enough.
Rather than knowing your family, I'd rather know you.
There are more. Photos. Want to see more?
Yes. Let's see them.
Am I crazy? I actually made Zhou Shengan look at my work until 3 a.m. Zhou Shengan. It's crazy. He actually stayed with me until 3 a.m. I don't even have to work tomorrow.
You two have been kissing 10 times a day recently? You sit on Zhou Shingan's lap, hugging his neck to kiss. Kissing every time you go out?
I even squeeze his abs and grope his butt.
Zhou Shingan,
Yes.
that old man just lets you do it? Grabbing his butt?
Of course. He never refuses me. If he doesn't say no, he's asking for it. I think he's trying to seduce me. Since I happen to be curious about this, I'll humor him.
What kind of bullshit curiosity? You're just lusting after him.
Well, I mean, okay, I admit it. But don't you think he's kinda tempting?
Are you serious? He looks like he belongs on the evening news.
Exactly why I want to undress him.
Then why don't you want to undress those evening news anchors, too? You've actually fallen for Zhou Shingan.
Alone, sweetie? Come join our table.
Old creep. Bald like my grandpa, and you dare touch your grandma here?
You reject kindness but choose punishment. Let's go. Come with me.
Are you insane?
Get off me! Move!
Let go.
Go!
Go, go, go. Let's move.
My bag?
Forget the bag. That creep's still there. Might have accomplices. You want to die?
My phone's in there.
Quick, call your old man. Time for him to be heroic. You actually remembered his phone number.
Zhou Shingan, I lost my phone. Come pick me up.
All right. Where are you?
Are you at the dinner event? Then send the driver over.
Come on, everyone, let's toast to Mr. Zhou first.
Don't say my girlfriends didn't help you. Phoneless, poor thing. Later when your old man arrives, just throw yourself into his arms and play pitiful.
What are you doing?
You hear me?
What's this? Bastard. Does it have to be so fitting? Damn heavens. Jerk. She ran off without leaving an umbrella. Weren't you supposed to have a dinner meeting? Leaving early now? It's fine.
No problem.
I heard there's quite a crowd there. My skirt is wet. Must be uncomfortable to wear. Can't take it off?
Yes. Drive safe. If you need anything, just let me know. Don't worry about where I am.
Now, I need to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did you see my new dress?
What happened next?
The famously stoic Zhou family heir actually lost control. It's my first time. Please be gentle.
Same here.
You're lying. At your age, don't you think? Do you have some sort of deep secret?
What do you think?
So do you have...
Have.
So secretly wild, huh? Pretending to be proper? Zhou Xing'an sent. Where did you find it?
Had a friend help out.
Actually, you didn't need to go through all that. This bag isn't worth much anyway. But there's a phone inside.
No trouble at all. When you lost your phone, you seemed really upset.
Yeah. Other things don't matter. But my phone had a lot of photos that weren't backed up. If they were lost, it'd be such a waste.
At that time, I really wanted to know if this photo was included among those precious ones that would have been lost.
Oh dear. You're not actually in love with him, are you?
I love Jo Shengan.
Why that look?
I think I'm really starting to fall for Jo Shengan.
Isn't that great? The man you married is someone you love. Perfect. Would you rather be stuck hating him?
But this marriage was forced on me. I had no choice in the matter.
Honestly, if you ask me, your dad did all right this time. Even if he took away your choice in partners, he found you a great husband. And you like him too.
True enough. Ending up loving Jo Shengan was a happy accident. Call it luck. A wrong start, but the right match.
Exactly. Our sweet girl still has some luck on her side.
Love guru and psychology expert. How did I get such an amazing friend? I don't deserve you.
No big deal. All in a day's work.
I can't believe. I'm falling for my arranged fiancé.
Look at you. You've been in Rinching for over 6 months. Still so immature after all this time. If I hadn't asked you to come back for Grandma during the holidays, you wouldn't even be here. Your heart's gone wandering.
Oh, stop scolding me. I was just spending time with Shengan to build our relationship. I couldn't make time.
You and Shengan get along well?
Of course. He even offered to come back with me, but I thought, considering how busy he's been lately, working nonstop, his parents must miss him terribly. Family should be together. During holidays, that's what matters. Shengan.
Go ahead.
Shengan.
Dad, I need to go out for something too. Excuse me.
Very well.
All right. I get it.
Hey. You and Jo Shengan actually fell for each other?
None of your business. None of your business. What's it to you? You were the one who refused to marry a 30-year-old man for the alliance. Now that I'm securing this marriage, suddenly the Joes look good?
I heard he's painfully boring. All work and no play. How could you two even hold a conversation?
Who said he's boring? He's quite entertaining in bed.
Have you no shame? Talking such filth. If Father finds out, he'll skin you alive.
Go ahead and tattle. Tell him how Jo Shengan and I are inseparable. See if he cares.
This is concern. You're mistaking kindness. My advice, don't get emotionally involved with him. Political marriages should never involve actual feelings. Remember how your mother died because of this?
Shut your mouth.
You kicked me again. Aren't you afraid I'll tell Dad he'll make you kneel?
I've spent half my life kneeling because of you already. Think I'm scared?
Stop yelling! You're always like this.
Listen carefully. Mention my mother one more time, I'll slash your face.
Psycho.
Hey, you dare to insult me? Insults won't work. Come here.
Trash!
Wretch.
Copycat.
Jealous hag.
Useless.
Moron.
Keep cursing, we'll get censored.
Fine, I'll let her go.
That's why you're my bestie. Always classy. You were born to lend Jo Shengan. Bayun Heng can stay mad jealous forever.
Obviously.
Oh, by the way, I heard those photos you took for that minor celebrity went viral. Aren't you getting tons of offers now? Why not open a studio and take commissions? With your skills, you'd dominate the photography scene in no time.
I don't like portraits. Rather than people, I prefer shooting wild elephants.
Then why's your phone filled with Zhou Shengan photos? Ghost photographer?
Not your business. Curfew's approaching. The old man will hound me to return. I'm out of here.
Get married quick. Freedom comes after.
Daddy, your precious daughter returned before midnight like Cinderella before the spell breaks.
You're back so late. This is unacceptable.
Dad.
This child is a bit wild. Please bear with him.
It's manageable. Not really.
Work's been hectic lately? Even during National Day?
The trip is one thing. But I mainly came to see you. It's been too long.
Shengan is so thoughtful. Take care of your health. Still working on the previous project? Any new developments?
We're keeping an eye out. The situation's been quite volatile lately.
That's why it takes you to stay composed. Many classmates.
Dad.
Sir, there's a call for you.
Keep Shengan company for a bit. I'll take this call outside.
Of course. In someone else's home, while the elders are out for a bit, kissing their daughter in secret. In my 30 years of life, I've never done anything so outrageous. But right now, I don't want to push her away. Stop it.
Is the tea good?
You studied this.
I'm asking you. Is the tea good or not?
Did your teacher teach you to give a guest a cup you've already used?
You saw that? Then you still drank it?
Is it fun?
It's fun.
What is it?
Madam says the guest list for your wedding with Miss Bai has been drafted and sent to you. Please confirm the invitation style.
Come on. Pick the one you like.
Oh. I'm fine with anything. You choose.
Are you nervous?
Who's nervous? It's just a wedding. It's already been arranged. What's there to be nervous about?
After your stepmother and my mother discussed the wedding, you seemed a bit off. Did she say something to you?
Qingmei, there are some things I need to, for your dad, remind you. In this family of ours, you have your father, your grandma, and grandpa spoiling you rotten. Once you're married, you still need to learn to control your temper. Your marriage with Shengan isn't just about you two. It's a partnership between our two families. So, don't you dare be too willful.
My mom's dead. My dad's not dead yet. How's it your turn to lecture me?
I'm not lecturing you. I just want to remind you. Everything should be for the greater good. With your temper, you'll surely suffer a lot in the future.
When you ruined other people's families, you forgot? Now you're lecturing me, telling me to think of the big picture? You should go back and raise your own daughter well. So she doesn't end up like you, being someone's mistress. That's all.
Liking May. Don't forget how your mother died back then.
You're biting your nails again.
Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
Oh, my period's coming. Hormones are acting up. Damaged nail. Just pull it off.
Your illness relapsed again?
Huh? No, it didn't. I'm fine. Relapsed with what? It's just that I'm preparing for the wedding. And I'm a bit anxious.
Honey, are you perhaps having pre-wedding jitters?
Don't forget how your mother died back then.
Do you think Jo Shingun will cheat on me in the future?
Oh no, don't be so pessimistic. Is marriage really that scary? It depends on who you marry. Jo Shingun is a great guy. He's not like your dad. Besides, didn't he promise you 3 key agreements?
Mutual agreements. Were made before. I fell for him.
If you really don't want to marry him, just don't. You'll just settle with anyone anyway. Why not settle with me then? It's just an arranged marriage. Let's merge our...
Were you in Japan drinking nuclear wastewater? It's fried your brain.
What's wrong? Seems perfect to me. We know each other well. After marriage, you can play wherever you want. If we find true love later, we'll split amicably. If not, we'll stick together.
Who you settle with is your choice. You've got enough female friends already. Who knows when you'll bring home some illegitimate child?
We're practically family. No need for formalities. We're so close, my kid is basically yours. I carried that baby for 10 months. It's your biological son.
Are you drunk? Go splash your face in the urinal to sober up.
I'm serious. You shouldn't go through with this.
Hey, stop suggesting crazy ideas. She and Jo Shingun have been engaged long enough. Wedding date's set, custom dress is nearly ready. Backing out now, her dad will kill her.
Sai, people like us can't even choose who to marry. Look around. How many arranged marriages actually lead to happiness?
This is different. Chow Kiao's already in love with him. Their marriage will be the happiest match made in heaven, okay?
Wait, you actually love him?
Yes. What's wrong?
Don't blame me for being blunt, but you love Jo Shingun. Does he love you back?
Does he love me?
Why doesn't he love you? He doesn't love you. He's always with she all touchy-feely, being lovey-dovey.
I'm telling you, you women are too naive. A man's lower body and his heart are 2 different organs. Get it? You're his fiancé. He sleeps with you. It's perfectly normal and legal. Why wouldn't he? Even if you doubt your own appeal, you should have some idea about men. A beauty like you, offering herself up, what man could resist? I'd call him grandpa.
Get lost. Before you die, don't let me see you. I'll kill you if I see you.
Wait.
Hey, Chow Kiao. If you don't know how to talk properly, keep quiet. Why are you so nasty? Go after her.
Chow Kiao. Chow. Don't go. Kiao. I was wrong.
You weren't wrong. You're absolutely right. Men are all driven by their lower bodies. But Zhou Xing'an isn't that kind of man.
Okay. He's untouched by the filth. He wouldn't be tempted. He's a paragon of virtue. Then why are you angry? You scared me.
I know Zhou Xing'an. He's not a man who sleeps with anyone. But I suddenly realized... You're right. Zhou Xing'an, whether he spoils me, or is gentle with me, it's only because I'm his fiancée. If his fiancée were someone else, he'd treat her the same way. Treat her. Even if that person is Bai Yunheng. I could have not cared. If I hadn't fallen in love with Zhou Xing'an.
Chow end your engagement with him. I mean it. I'll beg my father to intercede for us. Let him visit your family to ask for your hand. If your father gets angry, I'll bear the consequences. This is my responsibility.
Cao.
Are you tired? Did you have dinner?
At this distance, Zhou Xing'an must have heard Fang Wei's words. Then why? He clearly heard someone urging me to break off the engagement. Yet it didn't stir any reaction in him. He's just spouting nonsense. Between us, there's only pure childhood friendship. Nothing more.
All right.
Doesn't it bother you? Even if I sought out another man, would you still not care?
No.
What if I truly loved him? Would you still be indifferent?
I promise to honor your terms. Regarding this matter, you have complete freedom.
Truthfully, I've long prepared to spend my life with a man I don't love, tied by interests, for mutual benefit. I never expected to find love in this marriage. My goal was only to protect the Bai family's interests and maintain dignity. But I've fallen for him. I can't bear Zhou Xing'an having other women around. I love him, so I need him to remain faithful to me. If he can't, it'll drive me mad. Good that you don't mind. Let's go back. I'm going to rest.
Ever since then, I couldn't stop wondering whether that night I should have pushed open the door to take one last look at her. But life offers no second chances. Just as time flows only forward. Chill it before slicing. She preferred it cold.
Sir, Miss Bai is gone.
I understand. In the wardrobe. Her newly added clothes are all here. She arrived with just a single suitcase. When she left, she traveled just as light. Since that day, all contact between us vanished. Phone turned off. WeChat messages went unanswered. Her social media still gets updates. She's in Tanzania now, at Serengeti's eastern plains filming wildebeests migrating south. With some luck, I might glimpse her in fleeting moments of captured life. Her radiant smile, carefree and bright, still shines through. She left decisively, now thriving south of the equator, living fully, without regrets. Buried in work and obligations, I never paused to question why she left. Mom.
King Mei wants to call off the wedding. Come over now.
Shengan.
Today, we specially came to Lin City to personally apologize to you. King Mei's mother passed away early. I failed to discipline her properly. Her grandparents spoiled her too much. This led to her irresponsible behavior. Now the wedding is halfway planned. Yet Qing Mei suddenly wants to call it off. Our Bai family failed to raise her properly. We truly are ashamed to face you.
King Mei is a good girl. It's Shengan who lacks fate with her.
Shengan, this time our family has wronged you. Any demands you have, just state them. We'll surely do our best to fulfill.
My child, I know. Xing'an has his own principles for everything. As for our Zhou family, we make no demands, nor seek fulfillment.
What's the reason? What's the reason? I deserve the right to know why.
We're incompatible. We don't share any common interests.
This excuse isn't convincing. you used to say. Shared interests didn't matter. Only mutual benefits were enough.
That was before. After being with you, I realized shared conversations do matter. Being with you is suffocating. I refuse to spend my life like this. Is this reason valid? You wouldn't force me, would you? That's beneath you. If he actually forces me, doesn't that prove?
I respect your choice.
Second of the 3 terms, we shall not fulfill the obligations of a married couple. If either of us has needs, we must discuss them with each other. You may have other women, but you must inform me of this. My dad did it.
I'd rather be beaten. Then break off the engagement?
I want to be willful. Then naturally you'll suffer. I'm so sorry. I've wasted your time. I hope you find a suitable wife. You're actually a good person.
An unromantic iron tree. Rarely blossoms. It just sprouted. And it's already nipped.
Am I really too old?
A dignified Dragon Rise CEO of Lynn City, a top family heir. Who are you implying that about? Who would dare call you old?
She dislikes it.
Bro, do you love Miss Bai?
Actually, in my position, love isn't an important matter. Yanjing? You're blinded by the situation. If you like her, then get her back.
I thought Ching Mei acting like that meant our family's relationship was over. I didn't expect you'd come see me, even on this business trip. My daughter isn't good enough for you.
She's good enough for anyone. Her photography works. Just took the top prize at an international competition. You should be proud of her.
She's won so many awards, but what's the use? Before, we emphasized seniority order. Since she's still unmarried, we prioritized her needs. Now that I think it would be better to arrange your engagement with Yun Heng. Yun Heng is more obedient than his sister. If you still wish to be the Bai family's son-in-law, I can arrange a meeting.
She's still young. I'm afraid we don't have much in common. Better not impose.
Yun Heng is just 1 year younger than Ching Mei.
I know. 3 years ago, it wouldn't matter. But now,
Brother-in-law, are you here to see sister? My eldest sister is under house arrest, kneeling at the ancestral hall.
go play now.
It's you. What brings you here?
Business trip. Passing by to wish you a happy new year.
Got a red envelope for me?
All gone. Next time, maybe. Cold?
Freezing. What are you looking at? That's my dad made me copy it. He thought if I copied your name a few times, I'd fall in love with you. So childish. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Not sure if it's Zhou Shengan. And Bai Hanming. What did he say? That afternoon, my house arrest was lifted. But my heart remained trapped in Lynn City's old house, never to return again. My passport, driver's license, ID card. They've all been confiscated. My cards are frozen too. I have zero freedom now.
Your dad's afraid I'll secretly help you run away. Made my own dad watch me. Now I can't even see male escorts.
Just because I mentioned marrying you to my dad. He thinks I'm trying to ruin your engagement. Beat me so hard he snapped his belt. All this is for your sake.
You deserved it.
Heard your dad found you another arranged date. Already?
What's the name of your new suitor?
Can't recall. Something like Leek Meatball?
It's Zhang Juan. Leek Meatball? Seriously?
Is your dad dumping you for eating too much? Cutting you loose? Right after breaking your engagement? Already replanting?
I'm 26. In 2 years, I'll be too old to fetch a good marriage price.
This Leek Meatball isn't half as hot as your Shangon.
Looks aren't everything. Do looks put food on the table?
You're slightly better looking than him.
But it can serve as mental nourishment.
What do you think?
Doesn't matter. Except Zhou Shengan. Who else is there? Doesn't concern me.
Oh, by the way, your idol Inai is holding an exhibition in Jingbei. Did you know?
Must be fake news. She hasn't done exhibits for nearly 10 years.
It's true, why would I lie? Next weekend. Want to go?
Go! Jingbei City is so far from him.
Mr. Zhou, the meeting starts in 10 minutes. Should I warm up your lunch for you?
Not necessary. Did you apply for the flight route to Jingbei this weekend?
It's already arranged.
You may leave now.
Where are you off to?
Going to the exhibition, dear father.
No need for you to go. I've already asked Juwan to pick you up. Idle hands, idle minds. Why not spend time getting to know Juwan?
Noted.
Well, cool or not? Impressive? Listen, this car's insanely fast.
See that car ahead? That one. Ramming into it.
Are you insane? That's your dad's car.
You knew? You slammed the gas like you meant business. Thought you wanted to crash into him.
Inai is among the few featured in global photography history. She's an Asian pioneer. But she's retired now, no more exhibitions. Only you could. Convince a recluse to come back. But when did you get into photography?
Lately.
Ah, so it's not about the art. You're still hung up. Honor, aren't you?
You talk too much.
Couldn't wait for me? I was parking.
That's the Jiang's youngest son. Rumor says he's got plans to marry into the Bai family.
What's this garbage? This kind of stuff can be exhibited here?
Exactly. Your shots are better than hers.
But we shouldn't make such bold claims. She's an actual artist. I just take casual snaps for fun.
This is my sister-in-law.
Come here. This is my friend. Call him Bro.
You two look around.
What does this mean?
Her situation is complicated. This fish, brilliant, so full of ambition.
Jiang Juan studied photography. He does share more common ground with me than Zhou Sheng'an. But actually, true connection doesn't depend on whether people have shared interests. Zhou Sheng'an never belittles others carelessly. He approaches everyone and everything with genuine respect.
Who's this? Long time no see. Come here.
Bro ran.
What do you think of today's exhibition? Let me tell you, some pieces were hard to borrow.
It's impressive. She hasn't held a solo exhibition in 10 years. How did you manage it?
Well,
weren't you leaving?
Should I leave? All right, I should go. You guys, keep browsing. I need to step out.
What a coincidence. You know Bro ran too?
I do. His wife is my uncle's daughter. I promised you last time. I promised you last time.
Still holding on to that? So thin? Are you that stingy?
No spending limit. Pin is your birthday.
Though my dad cut off my credit cards. But when I'm out, I always let friends treat me. I'm shameless enough to mooch off others. Besides, between us two, given our current relationship, using your money isn't proper.
Not your fiancé? Just a family friend, brother figure?
I already have a new fiancé now. He's right behind me. Afraid you'll badmouth me in front of him, I won't introduce you two to each other.
What made you choose him? Tell me why. I know I should. Graciously say, congratulations with class. But right now, I refuse to follow those societal norms. What makes him better than me?
Love is the world's most powerful filter. Who could compare to Zhou Sheng'an? He's quite humorous.
His looks are a different kind of humor.
You'd actually trash talk about him?
I'm sorry.
Marriage isn't just about someone's appearance.
What else matters? What's your criteria?
Wit? Humor? Talkative? Always smiling. My only rule? It can't be you.
I'm a boring man with routine. Following predetermined life paths. She's vibrant and full of life. That's why she chose someone equally exciting. Beyond physical attraction. She needs spiritual connection. I can't provide that. I've always known my destined path since childhood. Never allowed myself extra desires. In my position, love is the last thing I need right now. At first, my care for her was merely a sense of duty towards my future spouse. But this duty unexpectedly turned into something else. There came a moment when I started to anticipate the time after work when I'd return home. I longed to see a face full of life and warmth, greeting me.
Chusingan, Jusingan. Toshingan. Shengan. Choshingan. What are you looking at?
I rarely indulge in desires. But the one I want doesn't want me back. How long have you known Zhang Juan?
We've known each other for ages.
You get along well?
Not bad.
When do you plan to get engaged?
If all goes well this summer.
Congratulations. I'm glad. You found someone who meets your expectations.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
All you idiots are useless. Such amazing wives, and you couldn't keep them. You inherited my looks for nothing. You two brothers might as well wander off hand in hand. What's the point of having you in this family?
Granny. My wife left me. It's my own fault. My big brother is just undateable. Maybe you should sign him up for classes. Can't even handle a relationship. I'm even embarrassed. By his age.
Stuck in the block list, no matter how many messages, she won't see any.
You're not in the block list. So why not text her? Why? No chat history? Can't even sweet talk a woman? Need me to teach you some lines?
Keep them for yourself. Heard your situation's not so great either.
What's there to argue? Two rookies.
Shengan, let's hang out.
On my way. Granny, Got something to take care of.
Go ahead.
What could he be busy with?
You're always busy.
How's the steak? The steak.
Haven't tried it? How'd I know the taste?
Eat up.
You eat first.
The guy in pink.
You have a piece?
Your love rival.
Behave yourselves.
It's fine.
I can't take this.
What nonsense. What love rival could Joe have? He only loves work.
My mistake. That's your ex-fiance's current fiancé? To be precise, soon-to-be fiancé.
Young master, aren't you worried about paparazzi spotting you here? Miss Bai, if she finds out you're out partying, she'll skin you alive.
What's the big deal? She said herself, after marriage I can fool around. As long as I keep it discreet.
Seriously? She's okay with this?
What's to tolerate? If a woman before marriage tells you to fool around freely, you should be cautious. Chances are she's already been knocked up by someone waiting for you to step in.
No way.
Think about it. She and Zhou Shenggan were engaged for 2 years. Almost had the wedding. They definitely slept together. I think she must be pregnant. Not with Shenggan's child. That's why he dumped her.
I see her every day. If she were pregnant, I'd notice, right? Her only rule? No accidental love children. Otherwise, go wild.
Miss Bai is that liberal?
You don't understand. Her mother committed suicide because her father cheated and fathered a love child. That's why she killed herself. She's paranoid about this.
This is news never heard that.
King Mei, her new fiancé, has questionable morals. Her mother's suicide. Must be the Bai family secret. Even you who nearly married her didn't know. Zheng Juan is blabbing in this restaurant.
So, doesn't her excuse of finding you boring seem suspicious? She'll settle for this trash, but can't handle your occasional boredom. You?
Told you.
Shenggan.
What a coincidence.
Indeed, Shenggan, are you two here to eat?
Haven't seen you. May I know your name? Haven't seen you around before. What's your surname?
Him? He's Wei Shang. Wei like in Wei Chengbang.
Chengbang Real Estate's Wei Chengbang. What's he to you?
That's his father.
So it's young Master Zhou. I'm Zhang Juwan. You should know this.
I've heard so much, young Master Zhang. No thanks. I'm germophobic.
Since you're already here, let's have dinner together.
Forget it. I have other business.
Mr. Zhou,
I recall Chengbang Real Estate has several loans with Hengtai Bank.
I'll check immediately.
Don't bother checking. Find an excuse to recall half the loans early.
Recall half?
Make it happen.
Understood.
File a flight plan. I'm heading to Jingbei tonight.
What are you doing under my building so late? Quite the dedication to come all this way. You traveled far to peek at my bedroom.
Why aren't you asleep? Why aren't you asleep yet?
Tame during the day, the new coffee machine. I drank too much, can't sleep. Want to sit for a bit? You came to find me? Why didn't you call me?
Didn't want to wake you.
What do you need me for? Here to congratulate me again? The engagement date isn't set yet. If you're really interested, I'll invite you then.
Sorry. I'm not here to congratulate you. Miss Bai, your taste in fiancé is really bad.
Your taste is worse.
A little better than yours.
How so? Such a beauty right in front of you, and you don't appreciate it. So no congratulations? Coming all this way to argue with me. How childish.
Then where has your good taste gone? You're into Jiang Juan because he's loud? Or do you still like him, being intimate with another woman in public?
What I'm looking for is a marriage partner, not a lover. Whether he wants to date influencers or actresses, I don't care. An emotionless business partner. I'm counting on him. To stay faithful to me?
Since I'm looking for an emotionless marriage partner, why not me?
Because I love you. There's no love anyway. Does it matter who I pick?
Since it doesn't matter, then pick me.
Cho Sheng-an. We've both called off our weddings. It's been 6 months.
Choose me. Baik Xing Mei.
Why should I choose you?
I won't cheat. I also won't have any illegitimate children. The things you're worried about won't happen. You can be yourself. Do anything you like.
I suddenly don't understand. What is it that drives the high and mighty eldest son of the Zhou family to put himself in a position to be chosen? Listing to people his advantages.
Qiao Qiao? Marry me.
Dad,
It's so late. What are you doing here?
looking at the moon.
What moon?
If you have a moon in your heart, naturally you can see it.
You look so happy.
Dad, what time is it? Go back and rest.
What are you doing here? Come back with me.
I'll give you time to think. Think carefully, then give me your answer.
When my mother married Bai Hanming, she didn't know. He had a first love. By the time she found out, his illegitimate daughter was already born. They claimed it was true love. The real Mrs. Bai became the outsider in her own home. Daily anger, sorrow, and helplessness drove my mother to develop severe bipolar disorder. Years of taking psychiatric medications didn't ease her condition. Instead, they made her deeply depressed. She ended up dying right before my eyes. After her death, I inherited everything she had, including her illness. Better to die in Amazon's vast swamp forests than a bathtub. Having witnessed my mother's tragedy, since childhood, I vowed to become a broad-minded person. The outside world is so vibrant. Why waste life over a man? Truthfully, when breaking off with Zhou Shengan, I traveled far, hoping vast grasslands could reopen my closed heart to find liberation. Be free-spirited. Make myself accept that Zhou Shengan doesn't love me. A man like him, even if my love is one-sided. Yet I realize I can't do it. Love breeds selfish obsession. From the moment I fell for him, 1 foot already, stepped into that crimson bathtub of desperation. That's why I resolutely called off the engagement. No regrets. I know exactly what I need. But tonight, Zhou Shengan came. Zhou Shengan. Could he love me? Love me fiercely. Stay faithful forever. Give me a different ending?
I'll send you an address. Come to Lynn Cities.
Not going.
Cosplay ball tonight. You'll regret missing it.
Not interested in such things.
Won't go. You'll regret this. I wasn't lying, right?
Bro monkey. Who's that over there?
Who are you looking for?
How come you disappeared in the blink of an eye?
Don't worry about me. The dean's coming. I'm out of here. What a coincidence. Why are you here?
There's a feather still stuck in your hair.
When did you learn to start lying? That's an eagle's feather, okay?
Why haven't you replied to my texts?
I'm super busy.
Too busy to even type a single word. Got time to come play caveman in Lynn City?
None of your business. Don't follow me. Phew.
Did you hear? The Zhou family's second son, Yanjing Zhou, has been chasing his wife with grand gestures. He's pulling out all the stops.
Seriously?
What's wrong?
Why'd you stop talking? Did he win her back?
It's juicy. I saw them with my own eyes.
Oh my god. For real?
Swear on my life.
Zhou Xing'an, you're such a good boy.
What's up, Qingmei? Is the dean here again?
Who knows where he went to class drinks tonight? We're getting wasted.
Bottoms up. Let's keep going.
No supervision feels amazing. Drink. No one leaves until we're smashed. Drink till you're happy.
Don't be the first to pass out. You. I know you. Director Zhou.
Class dismissed.
Class dismissed.
Put me down. Help!
Come here.
We've already called off the engagement. Kissing me like this isn't appropriate.
When you kissed me, you were pretty eager too.
Didn't you peek at me showering first? Besides, if I took the initiative, why didn't you push me away? I'm not that strong. When a woman makes the first move, you just played along. Proves you're no better than me. What are you doing?
I don't feel like being the good guy today.
Workaholic CEO who never takes days off comes to work even when injured. The CEO actually skipped work for the first time ever today. Even postponed the morning meeting. When will the CEO arrive? Why is the CEO absent?
No idea. Hard to tell.
조생간. 조생간. Hold me.
Sleep.
You jerk. You dragged me home, slept with me, and gave me a fever. I'm calling the cops. On you.
Got a needle here. Stay still.
Child traffickers. Should be executed.
You're a child.
I'm a 26-year-old man-child. You are a creep.
Come. I'll make time to check. All right. I'll return the calls.
Aren't you going to the office?
Nothing urgent today.
My fever has mostly subsided. You go handle your things. Leave it there. I'll eat later.
Open up.
Your Majesty has taken the medicine. Hurry along now. Come on, faster.
Today, it's nothing serious.
Go do your thing.
Skipping one day won't matter.
Come on, hurry up. Go on, go.
Then I'll really leave now.
Toshingan. You should get home early.
Got it.
Which way was I turning? Choshingan, why the sudden interest in photography? Since getting to know you, I've realized shared interests are quite important. Being with you is too dull. I don't want to spend my whole life like this. Is that reason enough?
You bastard. Aren't you getting engaged to Jung Ju-won soon? What's this between you two now?
Just lovers, I guess. Since we're both playing around anyway. I'll have fun with Zhou Shengan then.
Let Zhou Shengan be your lover too. How dare you even suggest that?
But I really like him. What should I do?
Don't cry, don't cry. Come here first, come here, come over here. Sit. Let me check your temperature. See if you still have fever.
Fever.
Then, you still need to keep taking medicine.
Kiss me.
The fever hasn't gone down.
Shengan, kiss me.
Shengan, are you home?
Mom.
Auntie.
Shengan told me you caught a cold. I made some ginger soup. How did this happen?
Got chilled.
Shengan said you fell in the water.
After getting soaked and catching wind. Caused this cold.
Young people like you are more carefree, but should still be cautious. Shengan's been swamped at work. You staying here. He can't properly care.
Shengan took me to the hospital and brought me back on his way. My fever's broken now, I'm leaving.
If you're sick, don't wander around. Stay here and rest.
Your engagement with Shengan may be cancelled, but your uncle and I are still family. I came here specifically to take you home.
No need, Auntie. I'm fully recovered.
Don't stand on ceremony with me. Shengan. Go pack Qingmei's belongings properly. I'm taking her home. I told you to pack Qingmei's things. Why are you going to your own room?
Three of a kind. Granny, I lost this round. Can I have a sip of your yogurt?
Sure. But first, watch this. Hulu. Can I have one of your cupcakes? My grandson's been coming home daily lately. Mr. Granny, didn't you? Sit.
Brought some cakes? Want some?
These were bought for me. I'll have some then. Not for me. I brought them specially. I won't eat. Texas Hold'em, can you play?
Granny, let's keep playing.
Okay. Continue then. Your turn.
Why are you here again? Thanks. You knock on my door with warm milk every night. Aren't you worried they'll catch us?
Since when did you become so cautious?
In your house, I should behave myself. Let go. If your parents find out, they'll misunderstand.
Misunderstand what?
Think I'm seducing you. I broke off the engagement and dumped you first. Now, if we're seen getting cozy here, your mom would think I'm being shameless.
Aren't you?
Well, maybe a bit.
Relax. They won't come up.
Really?
Yes, want to test it?
No. I need to behave.
You want to play nice? I don't.
Our Schengen. Works all day and does nothing else. He's in his 30s, still no partner. Finally found a nice girl like you. What a pity. You don't like him.
Sorry, Grandma.
No need to apologize. It's not your fault. His mother and I are trying to find him a match. These girls come from good families, all decent kids. Help me choose one. This one. What do you think?
Just okay. Not very attractive.
But our Schengen values inner qualities.
This one's pretty.
She's a dancer. Dances beautifully.
A dancer? He's not into dancing. They won't have common ground.
How about her? Works at a bank, has a stable job, should share interest.
Same profession. Talk about work. All work. How boring.
True. This one's the best. We've known her since childhood. Watched her grow up. Know her well. Kind and gentle and pretty. Schengen will. Surely like her. Look.
He won't like this type.
Then what does he like?
Not sure. He's so serious, maybe. Like someone sexy and hot.
No way. My grandson isn't that shallow. They look good, a perfect match. Let's go with her. Later, have Yakyong set it up. Tonight, Shingan will take her out for dinner. All set. What's wrong, dear?
Are you free tonight? Want to have dinner with me? Shingan.
I have plans tonight.
Okay. Perfect. It's already 10:30. He's still not back? What kind of dinner takes this long?
Must be some other plans. After dinner. Catching a movie or taking a walk. Blind dates. They're all the same.
He hates movies.
How do you know? He doesn't like them? You only took her to one movie. You always act like a pervert trying to hit on her.
Whose side are you on?
I stand with justice.
Cut the righteous act. I'm done talking.
Still awake?
Is it good?
It's all right. I brought you gelato, pistachio flavor.
You went on a date yet brought me dessert? She doesn't mind?
Why should he care about it?
She's fine with it. How dare you bring this? Do you like her?
Like what?
Who else would meet? With you except me?
Don't hate it.
So you're just open to anyone? I'm not that special.
What?
We just met once. Can't really tell any issues yet. Maybe you should. Try someone else.
This doesn't seem up to me.
What do you mean not up to you? If you refuse, would the Joes really tie you up and deliver you to their bed? You just like them, don't you?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just asking.
Are you sure?
What you're doing? You want to share with me your dinner details? Since when did you become so talkative? Not interested. Don't want to hear.
You should listen.
But I won't.
I had dinner with Yan Jing.
Chou Yanjing. Your brother. You didn't your grandma mention she arranged a blind date? Tonight you're meeting for dinner. She even showed me her picture.
You just don't know her well enough. She's a skilled manipulator.
Your grandma. Put on quite a show.
So you're jealous.
You're overthinking this.
Kyokyo. What's there to be jealous about?
What if I am jealous? You were the one who came begging at my doorstep in the middle of the night to marry you. Now you're dating someone else. Can I be upset?
What's your answer then? Kyumei. What's really on your mind? Tell me.
Turns out my possessiveness of Zhou Shengsan was never about the marriage contract. Whether he's my husband or not, I can't stand other women around him. I want you.
If you're unsure, I'll give you time to think it through. But until you give me your answer. Could you pause your engagement with Zhang Juwan? For now.
Okay. Auntie. Thank you for your care these days. I've overstayed my welcome. My friend has a photography job for me. I should get going.
Don't be formal. Next time you're in Lin City, come stay with us.
Thank you, Auntie. I'll come visit whenever I can.
Sheng-an. Come here. I need to talk to you. What exactly is the situation between you and Qingmei? You and Qingmei. What exactly is the situation?
It's just like your suspicion.
You still have feelings for her?
Yes.
And her feelings for you? If she wanted to marry you, she wouldn't have insisted on breaking the engagement. Why are you here? Persisting like this?
I'm waiting for her response.
Qingmei's engagement with the Zhang family is almost finalized. Sheng An. You've always been reliable. Don't lose your composure. You and Qingmei should maintain some distance.
Not this time. I can't let that.
Rebellious brat Yanjing caused more chaos. He's already exhausted me. His situation with Yuxi isn't settled yet. Why are you getting involved with your ex-fiancé again?
Mom, I trust Yanjing can handle his own affairs. And you can trust me too.
Seems like you're still wishful thinking. Is Qingmei truly the only one?
No one but her.
The Bai and Zhang families are negotiating the engagement. Do you two even consider how the families would react? The Bais and Zhangs will never consent. Do you really intend to steal her away?
If she consents, I'll fight for her.
What is this? Xing An. You used to be so level-headed. What happened to you?
Mother, things worth my persistence are few. This time I want to be reckless.
With Yanjing and Yuxi, I made mistakes. Trying to help the kids, good intentions, led to bad outcomes. Forget it. More than interests or appearances, I care about your happiness.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't thank me. Our Zhou family's dignity, Yanjing, already ruined. What's one more? Embarrassment from you? Qingmei seems obedient, but has strong opinions. She doesn't seem interested. In you, handle this wisely.
I understand.
I just fled the Zhou family and came straight to you. Your bro Xing'an can be quite clingy, huh?
He does cling a lot.
Then you two can keep wrestling here. I'll wait at the hotel. Got something to do. Later, Director Zhou.
What? Chasing me so closely?
You have a record. Need to keep you close.
Even my dad can't control me. You think you can leash me?
You don't need to. Go wherever you want. Just let me know beforehand, and that's enough. I get scared if you vanish again like last time.
You get scared?
I'm human too. Can I be afraid?
So you're human after all? Could have fooled me.
Have you eaten?
Just did. But if you beg me nicely, I could join you for another meal.
How to beg?
Just say, Sis, I'm begging you.
This meal isn't absolutely necessary.
Stingy. Let's go. Little brother. I'm leaving.
Did you really already eat once?
What? Complaining I eat too much? Next time I won't eat with you.
Next time. Your first meal better be with me.
In your dreams.
You're finally back. Why haven't you answered my messages?
Been busy.
You. What's keeping you busy? Come have some food with me.
I'll puke if I eat more. Next time.
You always reject me. You act so high and mighty.
What serious business could you have? Stop pretending to be busy with royal heirs.
Just a few words. Why get angry? You say you ignore my messages, right? Your dad said you're here. So I had to come find you. Let's go. Head upstairs.
Go upstairs first.
Why should I go upstairs? Do you two still have secrets to discuss?
Kiao Kiao. Go up first.
Your nickname is Kiao Kiao?
I've been crossing my legs since I was in the womb.
Go up.
You brought her home. What were you two doing together?
Dining. Problem.
Dinner. Why would she dine with you?
She was hungry.
Wait, is this appropriate? She's my fiancée. Why are you so handsy with her? Do I mean nothing to you?
As I know. You're not engaged yet.
That's unfair, right?
Last time, I saw Mr. Zhang hugging someone publicly. I assumed you didn't mind such things.
That was just acting.
I'm not.
Enough excuses. We're both men. No man avoids double standards. Agreed? I can have fun outside, but if Bai Qingmei dares to cheat on me behind my back, absolutely unacceptable.
Don't assume your own filthiness reflects on others. Not everyone's as dirty as you.
Mr. Zhou, as fellow men, I respect you. Please show me same respect. Qingmei. No. Kiao Kiao. Kiao Kiao will soon be engaged to me. From now on, keep your distance from her.
Your wedding day might never come. In future, contact me directly. Not her.
Finally made it out.
Total war zone here. Why'd you come up so soon? Aren't you worried they'll actually throw punches?
Look at Chenggan. Does he seem like the fighting type? But he doesn't seem the type to argue. He wouldn't get scolded to tears, right?
Hello? Your darling boyfriend. He's a mover and shaker big shot in finance. He's seen it all. Zhang Juwan should count himself lucky if he survives this.
Fair point.
You should worry more about yourself. If Zhang Juwan tattles to your dad, you'll get another beating.
Jinx.
The French place is booked. Dine with Juan tomorrow. After dinner, I'll cover the bill.
I'll kill you. Curse this jinx. This is all your fault.
Got off work early to take you out.
Dinner with my girls. Rain check.
Call me when you're done.
Kyo! Over here, here. Right here. Kiao, what are you craving?
Stop calling me that.
Why's he get to? And I can't?
You say it too sweetly. Makes me catch feelings. I'm the kind who gets possessive. If that happens, no more flirting with influencers. Think carefully.
Well, let's skip the romance talk. Let's keep it spicy.
Suffer quietly. Not my style. Look at you. Clinging to those little influencers while acting all high and mighty. He even hired a violinist. Oh my God. For a moment there, he was going to propose. That scared me. What a coincidence. Who would come alone to a French restaurant? How could I possibly do something so dumb like sending the wrong text?
Last time when I took you to meet my family, they all really liked you. Even my eldest brother. Praised you for being independent and talented.
Your brother can't like me that way. He's already got kids.
Not that kind of liking. Oh, by the way, my business in Lin City is pretty much wrapped up. Next month, come back to Jingbei with me.
I haven't finished filming yet.
Our family's already discussed everything. Next month, we're getting engaged. We'll have one ceremony in Jingbei and another in Lin City. Also, invite all your old friends and acquaintances to come. Let's have them. Bless us together. Sound good?
Why wasn't I told about the date?
My mom called this morning with the news. Your dad probably hasn't had time to tell you yet.
Come here.
What are you doing? Trying to sneak around in front of Zhang Juan?
Eat up before it gets cold.
Or should I come over? To discuss in person?
He usually seems quite refined and composed. But when threatening others, he's unreasonably domineering. You go ahead and eat. Go ahead, eat.
Okay.
Is he your best friend?
No way.
Being besties with your fiancé? That's appropriate? While sleeping with your ex is acceptable, you're quite the player.
I wasn't playing. I worried you'd be upset if you found out. Don't be angry.
I won't be upset. I promise to give you time. What did you promise me?
Before your engagement with Jung Juan is finalized, I'll give you an answer.
What's your answer then? I really want to know what exactly is my position in your life. Do you simply want to sleep with me? If I'm just your convenient solution for physical needs, kiao kiao. Why have you invested so much time and effort in me? It's excessive.
If you understand this, why ask me at all?
Why can't you ever give me a proper response? I've told you. Everything Jiang Juan offers, I can provide too. He's not someone who can take real responsibility for your future, a grown man.
I don't need his responsibility.
In what aspect am I inferior to him? Are you really unable to let him go? Can't you leave him?
He's not better than you at all. But I don't love him. That's precisely his greatest advantage.
Kiao kiao. Kiao kiao. What kind of restroom takes this long? Zhou Shengan. He wasn't even in the restroom. These two wouldn't right under my nose be having a secret rendezvous?
I never thought. One day I'd be caught in this situation. And with a guy like you so serious.
Well, now you know.
You're messing around again? She's at the door already. Get back here now.
Did you do this?
Got it.
You would do something like this.
If you make an exception once, there will be countless times. Kiao kiao. What you just said.
Oh no.
I need you to tell me what you meant by that sentence in the restaurant. What did it mean?
Just literal meaning.
The literal meaning is, do you love me?
I don't love you. Why would I sleep with you then? There are so many men. I can sleep with whoever I want.
Love me? But the reason for rejecting me is what?
Because I want to find someone I don't love to marry.
Why?
Because I don't want to become like my mother. She and my dad started out the same as us. But the tragedy of her life started with falling for my dad. It was falling in love with my dad. My father never loved my mother. His heart belonged to another woman. To win back his love, my mother tried everything. Tried so hard. Yet all she received was his disgust and developed bipolar disorder. People whispered behind her back, mocking her loneliness, mock her for being hysterical. In the end, unable to bear the pain, she took her own life. Still, they mocked her, ridiculed her weakness, said her death was a convenient exit. This was how people remember her tragic life. In this world, no one grieved for her. I've struggled with bipolar. Though managed now, it's under control. This illness has no true cure. If you can't match my love equally, if you betray me, I'll truly lose myself. I'm scared of you. Shoshangan. I refuse to become my mother's shadow. You never saw her desperate rage. But I witnessed it. Can't bear seeing. You look at me the way he looked at her. With that disgust.
I'm not one for empty words. Actions speak louder than promises. I thought you'd feel my heart. You're different from your mother. Because I love you. Xiao. I'm sorry. It's my fault for not telling you sooner. I love you just as much as you love me. Our first engagement was arranged by our parents through family ties. But now I want to marry you because I truly love you.
Can I really trust you?
I mean it. I won't lie to you.
I wanna believe you too. But if you love me now, what if someday you start loving someone else the same way? You have no idea how possessive I am over you. I can't bear seeing you fall for someone else. I couldn't stand you sleeping with others, touching them, kissing them. That's why I'd rather let you go.
You don't trust my promise to you. But you have to trust your own judgment. The person you love can't be that bad. Ciao ciao. If there's a place you really want to go, but the weather forecast says there's a 1% chance of a downpour, would you still go?
Would I?
You would do it. A place you truly want to go. Why would you let a 1% chance of rain stop you? You've been through the Amazon rainforest. Are you still afraid of a little storm? You love to explore. You love adventure. You weren't even scared of missiles in Syria. You weren't afraid. Why would you be worried about something that hasn't happened or may not even happen? That hasn't happened yet. Why be so timid? That's not like you. I'm not your father. And you're not your mother. Your mother's entire life was a tragedy. You should learn from it. It also makes me feel sorry and heartbroken. But her life won't be your life.
My life.
You isn't sad anymore. You can take your time. I have plenty of patience and enough time to wait for you. Think it through slowly.
초생한.
I want to tell you when you need it. Someone will be there for you. Someone will comfort you. Someone will shield you from the wind and rain. And you. Just be yourself.
Xing'an, since you arrived in Beijing, we uncles should have hosted a welcome dinner for you first. Yet here you are treating us instead. Today happens to be a good occasion. Qingmei's fiancé Ju Wan is joining us too. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all. This works perfectly.
Qingmei was sick recently. We apologize for the inconvenience caused. Did she cause any trouble?
She's been well behaved. Currently, she's working with the TV station, filming a documentary. It will air soon. You'll be able to watch it then.
She's making a documentary? Why wasn't I informed?
No trouble is good news. It's time for her to return and start preparing for the engagement with Juwon.
Uncle Bai. The reason I came is to seek your permission.
No need for formalities. Speak your mind.
Kiao Kiao and I are dating. Kiao Kiao and I are dating.
Zhou Xing'an, you dare to give me wear a green hat?
Last time, the annulment was my responsibility. In the past 6 months, I never let go of my feelings for Qiao Qiao. So I'm here to see you unannounced, hoping to get your permission.
Nonsense.
I don't agree.
Schengen. How did you learn to be so willful and reckless, like Qiao Qiao? Back then, the two of you one insisted on making a fuss to call off the engagement, and the other agreed immediately. Now, Qingmei and Juwon are about to get engaged, and you run out again, saying you and Qingmei are together. Do you think this is a child's play?
I never thought it was child's play. In between, although we've experienced many twists and turns, but Kiao Kiao is the one I want to spend my life with, the only choice.
Now, it's not just between you two anymore. Now it's 2 families. No, it's 3 families involved. You can disregard me, the Bai family's reputation, your parents' reputation. Don't you care about them? Isn't this just complete nonsense?
My parents. I've already explained it to them. This matter. I can make the decision.
You decide?
Sorry. We're late.
The children in the family are ignorant. We're really causing you trouble.
Old Joe, you've come at the right time. Sheng'an actually told me that he and Qingmei are together. How did this happen?
Shengan, although this matter was your decision, but I think I should still send you with your mother. Together. You are now the one in charge of the Zhou family. Do what you think is right. Just do it.
We just came from the Zhang family. Jawan's parents are understanding people. He's always loved to play. He's not ready for marriage. They also received an invitation. They mentioned Sheng'an and Qingmei when they get married. They'll definitely come.
Old Zhou, your Zhou family, is willing to give such a big project to the Zhang and Bai families?
You have no honor. You. Uncle Bai. They agreed, but I don't. I'm determined to marry Bai Qingmei.
Qingmei would never marry you.
How would you know? But I will.
Mr. Zhang, If you can convince Qingmei to marry you, Zhou Xing'an's legs, I'll break them myself. I'll step aside.
Zhou Xing'an, you bastard!
Ruined your reputation. This punch settles our score. But if you ever dare to harass Qingmei again, I won't hold back.
Zhou Xing'an, you've got guts.
Uncle Bai. I pursued Qingmei. The fault is mine. Last time, you already laid a hand on her. She shouldn't. Bear this every time. Uncle Bai. I'll take the punishment.
It's obvious. Shengun truly cares for our Qiao Qiao. These two kids seem to have... They are meant to be.
Mom? What kind of predestined relationship? She randomly changes her mind, acts on every whim. She's irresponsible to everyone, including herself.
Are you any better? Qiao Qiao has been spoiled rotten. With her willful temper. You're more mature than her. I initially thought you'd be suitable. With you looking after her, I can rest easy.
Mom, these two youngsters are acting foolishly. Why would you join their nonsense? When we called off the engagement, it was our decision. The whole world knows. Changing our minds now would make us look ridiculous.
Reputation is fleeting. In your youth, you were wilder than they'll ever be. Where was your pride then?
Rest assured, I'll publicly declare that I'm pursuing her and won't give up. No need to worry, the Bai family's reputation will remain intact.
This isn't asking permission, this is you. Simply informing us of your decision.
Uncle Bai, there's misunderstanding. Your and Grandma's approval means everything to me. You and Grandma are Qiao Qiao's most cherished family in this world. Having your blessing would make her extremely happy.
Third of the 3 terms regarding marital property, inheritance, and related matters, I hope you won't have any children out of wedlock. Similarly, I will abide by these requirements too. Just 3 terms. Any issues? What did you say?
Zhou Xing'an came to Jingbei. He even cleared the obstacles from the Bai and Zhang families completely. He's really going all out for your sake. He gave up such a huge project in Lin City and handed it over to those families. My parents not only stopped blaming him, now they treat him better than their own child.
He actually went this far.
What's he got that I don't? What do you see in him?
Take a good look at yourself.
See? You women are so superficial. We were about to get engaged. My friends were ready for the celebration. You're dumping me now? How can I save face?
Why don't you offer the Joe family a major project? And see if you can win me back that way.
Not happening. Wait, you're jogging?
I'm flying. I'm going to Jingbei. I need to see him. Susangan. Wait for me.
What are you doing here?
I was about to board. Almost missed. You completely... How did you return so quickly?
Wanted to see you.
You met my dad. And the Zhangs, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to report back to you properly.
This isn't just your problem. You should have taken me with you.
The mess I made, I'll clean it up. If not for me, you wouldn't be dealing with this. Being with me shouldn't be your burden.
Did my dad hit you? He hits hard.
No violence. Everything's settled. They agreed. No one will bother you about this again.
Susangan. You're right. Just because I'm scared of the rain doesn't mean I should hide indoors and stay cooped up. When the storm comes, grab an umbrella. If that's not enough, then face the rain head on and let it pour.
It's all out in the open now. The families have met. So when are you two planning to get married?
What? Why are you pressuring us? Isn't that a bit much?
What's wrong? If you hadn't messed around, you two might already have a child.
He said he's not in a rush. To get married.
Then why did he go through all the trouble to stop my wedding?
I'm not telling you. Mom, don't worry. I won't follow in your footsteps. Because I have Zhou Shengan. We're not getting married yet. The last time you proposed doesn't count.
It counts. I'm very aware of your aversion to marriage and your fears. Saying I love you isn't enough to simply erase those feelings. I want marriage to be a free choice for you. You can cast off all your shackles. Wait until you want to get married. And then we'll do it. You.
That's interesting.
Not bad.
If I had known I would love you so much later, the first time we met, I definitely wouldn't have been late.
If I had known I would love you so much later, the first time we met, I would have proposed to you.
Bro, sis!
I've missed you so much.
Same here.
Raising kids is so hard. Just fell asleep.
Sit.
Shou Shengen, can you control your wife? She's stealing my wife.
They're mutually obsessed. What can I do?
Younger siblings.
Junjian, you're grown now.
Uncle, I want to complain. My dad throws me out of their room every midnight. He snuggles with Mom instead. He's so shameless.
Jianjian, come here. Experience what we call the greatness of fatherly love. Come, go.
One night away, she woke up crying when I wasn't there, sobbed hysterically. This complaint has already spread everywhere. Man.
Ma'am.
The losing one babysits the kids. The winner gets to take the wife for a romantic getaway. Deal?
Deal. Sorry about that. Before the game started, I borrowed some of my wife's good luck charm.
Sir, the real winner is whoever's laughing last. My apologies. Straight flush. Seems like my wife's luck is stronger. Don't worry. My sweet girl is an angel. She's easy to watch. If you run into any problems, don't you dare call me. Figure it out yourselves. For the next 24 hours, let's not see each other. Loser.
Honestly, they're easy kids. When one cries, just carry the other away. Remember what I taught you? Dear, where to have fun?
Why running? Guilty conscience? Selling our house behind my back?
It's not that bad.
Really? How bad is it?
Lost the game, so we're babysitting for them.
Darn. What game?
Texas Hold'em.
I'm not good at it.
Why not laughing? Not enjoying it?
No worries. So we lost. No big deal. Our little sunshine is having fun.
What's Little Sunshine?
No idea.
What's everyone chatting about? So lively?
Just sharing parenting tips. King Mei and I are off duty today. Yanjing and she will babysit.
Yes. Parenting theories meet practice. 3 kids at once makes great training.
You guys gathered here. It is rare enough. Go enjoy yourselves. The kids will stay with me and your mom.
This dad has such great values.
Your mouth really is beyond cure. Wonder who you take after.
Come on, let's have some fun. Here we go.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye, Dad.
The greatest happiness in my life is having a lovely daughter. Life is so leisurely, happy, and satisfying.
All my life, I've followed the routine of doing things, but Bai King Mei's arrival has disrupted my life. It's like she made me become a different person. It feels like a whole new way of living.
My wife returned. And that's my greatest blessing. In this lifetime, you call me a jerk, and I am. I've done many things that hurt Lin Yuxi. So, I believe the luckiest thing is having you back in my life. Being able to stay by your side and walk through this lifetime together is my greatest fortune.
Since when did your mouth become so smooth-talking?
He made me take off my heels in front of everyone. Then let me wear slippers freely. That was pretty cool. At his home, I can act however I want. No restrictions at all. That's when I realized this must be love. I don't know. Meeting me was your luck. And mine too.
Wishing everyone marital bliss, happy marriages, and good health. What's this year?
It's the year of the ox.
Anyway,
Year of the snake.
good luck to all. Snake year brings fortune.
Speak your mind. Don't hold back. Keeping things bottled up is painful. Right. Wishing you all smooth sailing ahead. May everyone. While blessings aren't everything, just stay joyful.
To everyone watching, wishing you all good health and happiness. Go and joyfully embrace each new day. Stay happy. Stay happy.
Let me reiterate. Good health first. Health always comes first. Stay healthy.